Alright, so since I'm about to be sitting here for maybe a second, I don't know. Since I did the other galactic sign of Pisces, I figured I might as well just do Aquarius. Shout out to the Aquarius suns, Aquarius moons, and the Aquarius risings. This is gonna be kind of this might ruffle some feathers, to say the least. But Aquarius in itself is a nature that is considered to be abnormal because, as my ex used to say, when it came to the tribes, there were 10 tribes that stayed and 2 that left. And I say, yeah, the 2 that stayed was Aquarius and Pisces. Aries through Capricorn dipped the fuck out. Okay, those who chose to be different and learn and then use that information as wisdom to transcend what the other 10 signs did not is Aquarius and Pisces. So Aquarius is knowledge. Okay, know thyself, right? We're in the age of knowing, the age of information. All has to do with Aquarius, and Aquarius just has to do with large groups of people. So wherever you have Aquarius in your chart, this is where you can connect to groups of people. Pisces is everybody. Aquarius is groups of people, not everybody. So there are going to be people that you gel with, and there are going to be a lot of people that you piss off just by being true to yourself. And a lot of people find Aquarius energy to be hypocritical, but if you don't see your own hypocrisy within yourself, then are you really being authentic? Are you really living your truth? And and there are no 2 Aquariuses that are like, other than the fact that they're different. That's the only thing that's like consistent with Aquarius energy, is that somewhere in your family, even if you have people who also have Aquarius placement, like siblings, there's something very unique about you within that group. You're one within a group that does something that everyone does not do. Even if it's 2 or 3 Aquariuses, those 3 Aquarius do something different that the other 2 does not do within the small group that they are in, and that's on purpose. Okay, so as for Aquarius moon, just speaking from my living experience, Aquarius, the moon is supposed to be about nurturing, right? The moon is about, your safety net, where you go or where you feel the most comfortable so you can fortify yourself. Now, it's also with the moon, it's supposed to be about privacy. Okay? So with Aquarius moon, it's like your mother or your nurturing style that you had growing up was a village. Okay? You were probably passed around to different family members, or you had a lot of different caretakers when you were younger or little that were not exactly your parents, but they stepped in to support your parents in order for them to do whatever they had to do. Your parent may have been, specifically it could have been your mother or father, but they were different from the other family members that you had of their generation. Okay? So they raised you different from the rest of the generation of cousins and maybe even your siblings. There was a big difference between you and everyone else and how you were taken care of compared to other people. And it always made you feel as if you didn't really have one person. So if you didn't have one person that you could go to, ultimately you ended up just being your own safety net by learning about yourself thoroughly, so thoroughly, in fact, that no one can tell you about yourself. And it's a way for you to protect yourself, because the moon also deals with protection as well. So if you have moon in Aquarius, the one way that people can try to trick you to make you feel like you don't really know what you're doing, you're ignorant to something. And the crazy part about it is Aquarius, especially an Aquarius moon, you intuitively know things without anybody having to tell you. Okay? The claircognizance is off the charts, honey, let me tell you. And that's just naturally, okay? Somebody, I'm not gonna put him on Front Street, even though I probably should. But this one Virgo asked me about what books or whatever did I read in regards to my knowledge of astrology. And I have read a few books, but when I was reading the books, they was actually just confirmation of things that I've already innately knew and researched before. Like, all my research I did was in the early 2010s, okay, when it came to astrology. And information back then is totally different than what's available right now. So it kind of irritated me because he kind of irritated me with his response, because he was basically trying to say, like, he feel like I don't really know enough because I haven't read a whole bunch of books. And it's like, you literally, Aquarius moon, do not have to read a whole bunch of books to understand something. You are a library within itself. And Aquarius is the library. Okay, I know it says Libra in the beginning, right? Because books have to open. Okay, they have two sides. A librarian is someone who can help another person to balance the knowledge and the wisdom that they're trying to attain through, you know, going off and reading different materials. But Aquarius is a library. So if you have an Aquarius moon, do not allow people to tell you who you are, and speak up for yourself and trust your intuition, because a lot of people will try to basically talk so loud that you can't hear yourself anymore. And with Aquarius suns, it's like you can really come off to people as kind of fickle. Anywhere you have Aquarius in your chart, you can come off a little fickle. Like, you might be okay today, but you're not okay tomorrow. And people don't understand how you just maneuver that way. So they might call you fake and all this other stuff. But really, it's just that you're in tune with something much, much higher of a frequency, just like Pisces, of a higher frequency that doesn't make you cling to the physical reality like other people do. Okay? All the other 10 signs are somehow or another able to cling to the physical reality in a way that Aquarius and Pisces does not have to. So ultimately, Aquarius is like, when you know so much, you just don't give a fuck. Okay? Aquarius moon, you can feel when we don't give a fuck. Aquarius sun will show you through their light that they don't give a fuck, okay? And Aquarius risings has a personality of someone who don't give a fuck, but honestly, they truly do, because their 7th house is Leo, okay? So they care about attention. They care about people showing up for them and being their audience. They care a lot, just like a Leo moon. They care about how they affect people and how it's going to affect them in their future. Okay, Aquarius risings has to learn not to allow that Leo 7th house energy to basically put them in situations, or relationships rather, where they're trying to control every single little outcome because they want things to be perfect. And 6th house to Aquarius is Cancer. Okay, so there's a lot of emotional attachments that can occur in your day-to-day life that can make you feel like your day-to-day requires you to drink a lot of water, because Cancer, although it has the ability to hold on to memories and things, sometimes your memories can be based off of how you felt in the moment and not what really happened. And people will use that against you as well, Aquarius risings. Okay, do not allow people to play on your memory, because that fucks with your intuition. Okay, Cancer is ruled by the moon. This is secrecy. This is what's done in the dark that needs to be shown in the lights. Okay, don't let people fuck up your memory. You can remember things perfectly when you want to. Okay, if you know that you got an intuitive knowing that somebody is full of shit, you don't have to be showing off or trying to do anything to prove that that person ain't full of shit. Just take the fact that you know that and treat them accordingly. Do not be overly friendly with people and overly emotional with people who don't give a fuck about you, Aquarius risings. Because it's so easy for you to say you care about somebody, but at the same time you're upset with them because they treat you like shit. Like, why would you want to be there for somebody who don't treat you right and then get mad when they don't treat you right? Like, that's one thing, okay? And that is one way that people can come off and say that you're fake, when really you're just overly friendly, and you need to be more discerning about what type of emotional connections you make in your day-to-day. You don't want to be emotionally connected to something from the past and bring that into your future and then try to connect somebody with that. Because logically, Aquarius is all about logic. It's science. Okay? You think it makes sense, but it really don't. Dive deeper into your I don't give a fuckness. Dive deeper into the I don't give a fuckness, Aquarius risings, because all of you are extremely insightful and forward thinking. Do not be stuck in the past every day. Do not get stuck in the past. As soon as you feel an emotion, experience it and release it. All Aquarius placements need to practice feeling their feelings without judgment or overanalyzing it, and then just let it go. If you can do that as an Aquarius, you won in life. Because you know yourself, you can experience your feelings, and you don't have to trust anything outside of yourself but yourself. And that is what makes you a threat to society.